We did it, lads! The shit show is gone! But remember, I know these are trying times, ladies and gentlemen, but we mustn't forget. We must always remember that Lily was, is, and always will be
bisexual woman of color.
Now come, let's join hands and watch some of the funniest bits from this show and see it off with honor that it deserves. And by that I mean get your cocks out, lads. Let's piss on it. This was the show's attempt at self-deprecation. They tried to make fun of the fact that they weren't funny, but miserably failed at that too.
You know, it feels so good to get things off my chest to a highly trained professional. It's amazing. But I don't have Dr. Phil's new number, so I guess the onset therapist is the next thing. Lily, what's going on in that head of yours? I just get so anxious because no matter how much I charge my phone battery, it's always low. Oh, well, I mean, it's normal for your phone to be that way. It is? Of course. I know firsthand that listening to you all day is completely draining.
I don't get it. What was the punchline? It's unfair because in the previous season, our Lord, Lily, would have guided us when to laugh.
Of course. I know firsthand that listening to you all day is completely draining.
Ha! 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 See how funny it is now? Honestly though, being self-aware for the sake of being self-aware is not funny at all. Next funny, let's watch a monologue. I mean, I give her props doing this during COVID, but still, let's watch it.
Hi friends, my name is LIllY Singh.
Damn, huh? Friend zoned by LIllY Singh. That's a new low. I guess time to go back to humping the old crusty pillow, eh?
And I am 32 years old. That's right. I know it's very strange to admit your age in this industry, especially as a woman. And that's because of something really fun called ageism.
See? She doesn't let you forget. She doesn't let you forget that she struggles as a woman. In case you forget for a moment that LIllY Singh was a woman and was suffering gravely every day, out comes a Lily monologue going, no, 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 naughty, naughty, remember I'm a woman.
Ageism is basically discriminating against people because of their age. It's in the title, ageism. And of course, it's no surprise that ageism is rampant in Hollywood. Honestly, Hollywood, you're such a problem child. A new study found that movie directors over the age of 40 struggle to get new jobs. Now, when I say that, it's probably difficult for you to picture because when I say movie director, you probably think of people like Spielberg or Scorsese, men who are objectively old. But it turns out they're the exception, not the rule. According to the research, age discrimination starts almost immediately as a director enters the profession, and people do not just retire but seem to be unable to find another directing job.
Research, mate. You call a newspaper clipping of a Hollywood magazine research. The author probably heard it from his cousin's friend. And forgive me if I couldn't give two shits about a multi-millionaire's struggle against the tide of age. I don't like how people bitch like, oh, Hollywood expects me to look good. Hollywood expects me to lose weight. You get paid 15 to 30 million to do this shit. Do as you're told. Get your job done and fuck off.
Sounds stressful. But here's the thing, directing takes experience and most people don't break into directing until they're like 40. But then they immediately get pushed out of the industry because of ageism. It's pretty messed up. I mean, racism and sexism must be pissed right now. Y'all thought you were the only one screwing people over in Hollywood? Pfft, okay. Ageism is rampant in a lot of other industries too, especially finance and tech. Now the median age in most companies in America is 42. But at 7 of the major tech companies, the median age was 30 or lower. Which honestly makes sense because only a 25-year-old would be like, oh my god, this job has no benefits, but did you see the dope foosball table in the lobby? I gotta say, it's weird to me that we push out our most experienced workers for young people. Part of the issue is that young people are willing to work for less or sometimes no money in what we call an internship. But there's also this perception that older people will be stuck in their ways and they'll be harder to train. You know, it's the whole you can't teach an old dog new tricks myth. But anyone that owns a dog know that a dog will do literally anything for a treat. Straight up, my dog would learn how to do the Macarena if—
Again, this research doesn't make sense. Because isn't tech like a new thing? Most CEOs are old, but you would expect the masses working in that company to be young and consequently all caught up with the technology. Who would you rather hire? A 42-year-old man who demands more money and you need to teach him or her the new tech, or a young kid who who's been doing this all his life and is willing to work for a minimum wage. Who would you work? It's common economics. Honestly, this research BS sounds like she doesn't know what she's saying, just pushing a bullshit agenda. Her logic is, let's just say all the things that trigger people and hopefully they will relate.
I gave him some ice cream. Another really fun thing about ageism, this is so much fun, is that women are impacted a lot more than men. Because so often society values a woman based on how she looks. So when she gets older, she's considered less attractive and then people treat her poorly.
There goes this crazy bitch blaming it on society again. No man will go to a woman and be like, ew, you're old. Ew, you have Botox. Men don't care. Have you seen porn actresses? They literally look like plastic blow-up dolls because men don't give a fuck. Men will fuck anything. You know where women hear this shit from? That, oh, you're old? Other women. You lot literally created the problem. Any man in the chat down below, look me in my figurative eyes, alright? And tell me you won't fuck an older woman. Men don't care. This ageism bullshit is a you problem, ladies. No offense. And it's you to solve.
But on the flip side, if a woman does something like get Botox, then she's also mocked by society. I tell womanhood. I tell you, it's impossible to win. So how do we fight this? As a culture, we need to celebrate older people and especially older women.
I can't take this ignorance anymore. Thanks for watching. See ya. Why is everything about women? Why? I don't get it.